welcome back to How to Play Smite. I'm Scumbag McGee, and I'm going to be showing you how you can be like this and win almost every joust you ever play, long as you play the new mage in the game named Kuzenbo. You see, like, a while ago, Hi-Rez added this new guardian named Kuzenbo, and everyone thought he was, like, pretty average. He had, like, good crowd control, he had alright damage, but he just didn't have the sustainability to maintain himself in a fight longer than like 1 or 2 minutes. His mana pool's really small, so people just don't pick him that much. And also they just thought his Kappa was more of a gimmick because it could only block about 1 auto from a hunter at late game. But actually he's not a guardian, he's a mage, and Hi-Rez just labeled him as a guardian because if they would have added him in as a mage, they would have had to go to all kinds of extra work trying to balance him. Because you could clearly see he's not balanced at all. Basically, what you're going to want to do with this is you're going to want to start off with a Guardian's Blessing in place of this rod. That's like your last item. So you get Guardian's Blessing, and then you rush Shoes of the Magi, which on this video have recently got buffed. So he's going to be even more OP than when I did all these matches. And what you want to do after that is rush a Soul Reaver, and since this got buffed in Season 5, and it gives you an extra 30 magic power instead of just plus 100, you're actually going to be sitting at almost 200 power with only 2 items. And you're still going to get all the extra gold and XP from just standing around wave. You don't even have to clear it, you can let your teammates do that so that your carries don't get, behind. But everyone knows you're the real carry. Then you want to rush straight into a Spiridesso. This was out of order because I was experimenting, but it's actually better if you start with Spiridesso as your 3rd item.
Kuzenbo.
See, I'm gonna lock in as Kuzenbo, the mage. They're all stupid. They all think, oh, I'm a guardian, so I'm basically gonna tank for them. Nah. That is most definitely not what's gonna be happening here. The cool thing is, though, he's kind of like the old Zhang Kui. You just build lots of damage and he's naturally super tanky. So then after you get Spiridesso, you're going to have your 10% cooldown. It's going to be really helpful. And then you're going to get Chronos right after, and that's going to give you your 30% cooldown. And then you're going to go into a Rod, and that's going to give you a little over 500 power, I think. And then once you get a mana buff, you'll be at 40% cooldown. And basically what you just want to do is throw your Kappa at somebody, and then while they're slowed, try and line up a push and push them through their own wave, and it'll do like probably 350 to 400 something damage on the Kappa hit, and another 350 to 400 something on the push. So if they're still alive, you can just whip out your ultimate and finish them off, and then you can slap them to death. Or another great combo is to sneak up behind them, push them through the wave, and then Kappa them as they run away. And usually when Soul Reaver procs on your push, it'll pretty much nuke them. And the Kappa, when it hits them, will usually finish them off. Your wave clear is pretty shit. Until you get about 3 to 4 points into your Kappa, you won't be able to wave clear alone. And we want to be getting beads here because Artemis has a hard crowd control ultimate that has a really long stun, and Ymir has a hard crowd control ultimate and number 3. Well, technically the hard crowd control is only his freeze, but I consider his ult to be hard crowd control because the slow is much stronger than most other gods in the game, and it has such a big AoE that if you're in the center, it's pretty hard to walk out of it if someone else is also hitting you.
Watch my name.
Well, I suck balls, but you can also use your Kappa as a ward. Yeah, he's pretty broken. He has like wards that he could throw at people, and you'll see here, our damage is not going to be too spectacular. It'll hit for about 79 damage on a squishy, and even less than that on a tank. But we can half shot the wave just fine. And we can get all the assist gold and XP. Basically, we just want to XP whore and gold whore until we can afford our boots. then we can start getting a little more aggressive. It would be good of us to try and get this buff, but my team's pretty passive. What an idiot. You just want to keep peeling them with your Kappa. Every single time it's up, just chuck it at him. You'll notice my MP5 is only 10, but because I only have 300 mana total, it's actually regenerating pretty fast. By the time it's off cooldown, I've already got a lot of mana back. You don't want to get caught by him. You're really squishy in the beginning. There's pretty much no chance of tanking anything. I'm just going to do this because I know they're too far away to rush in on me. We want to keep staying in lane to try and get the damage buff, because if I can get the damage buff, that's actually really good for our team. I mean, if they get damage buff, that's cool too. See, I want to help, but I know that that was going to happen, and I don't want to get shit on. Like I said, we kind of have to just play like a bitch and a whore and just sit here and do nothing. Got pretty wrecked just trying to charge the wave. Fucking knew that was coming. Whatever. They're really salty that they got wrecked. It's not really my problem. They're kind of the idiots that went in. I still get all the gold and XP. What does it matter to me? We don't have enough gold. Oh, this is a shame. I came back too early. You really want to try not to do what I just did. You don't want to be coming back early. It's just a big waste of time. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to get the damage buff. Looks like the other team's getting that most likely. Unless they're stupid and they didn't do it yet. Which is entirely possible. There are a lot of bad players in this game. Oh yeah, they didn't do it. They just did minis. And I know they did minis because if you check the top right corner of the screen, you'll see they have a huge gold lead. Not only is that a kill, but that's also because they have more buffs than us. There's no other way they'd have that much of a lead. You'll see I'm already hitting for about 100 damage, and then it basic attacks them for an extra 30. So it's actually hitting for like 130. They want to keep playing out of position. They're just going to keep dying. I'm not going to fucking save them because I'll die. There is no way to save people that play out of position. They're guaranteed to be dead. Basically, just want to sit here, get all the assists. I will help clear wave. I will defend the tower, but I will not go out of position to try and save a stupid person. That's not me being mean. That's just me being smart.
Retreat!
There you go.
Slain an enemy.
She just did a really good pull right there. Unfortunately, we still have this stupid wave to deal with. So that's lame.
Your middle tower is under attack.
I dashed through it because I knew at my current HP and at the current position of that guy, there'd be no chance of him killing me. He already used his ultimate, so there was nothing to fear from him. A single combo from Op Watch before he has power is only going to do 100 to 200 damage, especially if you're a tank. I don't know what the fuck she's doing over there alone. I mean, she's probably trying to do something, but fuck you. I didn't mean to run into that, but I guess it's good that I did, because it clears it for later. There's some funny shit you can do with the Kappas. Now, the reason I didn't dash there is because you'll see I actually hit him with my Kappa, and the Kappa is a slow if you hit someone with it, so you can actually outrun them without using your dash, almost always.
What's my name?
I'll just try and whip it out there, maybe get 30 damage on someone. Ah, 52, even better. You'll see I'm still top damage, even though we all have one kill. That's because Kuzenbo's really good at peeling people from long range without getting touched. I'm gonna try and focus the wave before I do anything else. You always want to focus the wave and joust, especially if the other team is playing around it entirely. Like if this wave disappears, they can't push us. That op watch is looking, yeah, exactly. He's looking to throw his shit out on somebody. There's a kill. The only reason I'm getting these kills is because my ult has a bunch of tick damage, and the other people on my team don't have like fast enough reactions to steal it away from my tick damage.
I do actually live.
Me getting fed here is actually good because it's allowing me to maintain my triple digit damage numbers on people, which is what you want. This Ymir built physical protection like a fucking doofus. Only one person, Daji, is physical, so he's pretty much wasting his time since, yeah, 177. That's a pretty big hit, especially against the support. It doesn't seem like a lot, but if I start hitting someone for around 200 damage, and then these two dump on them, they're guaranteed dead. Like, usually when a squishy dumps on a support, they'll escape with a little sliver of health, and that's because the support on the team dumping on them doesn't do anything. But I'm basically removing that future sliver of health from ever existing. So he's just always going to be low, and we can easily secure kills. I'm actually going to go back. I don't give a shit about missing the wave. I have a Soul Reaver. This is totally worth it. I could have got wards there, but I don't think it's necessary because the other team seems pretty brain dead. I mean, seriously, double physical protections against a fucking dual mage team. That's pretty Ricky Pico, dude. And the back kappa does clear and zone off your teammates from XP and gold. It's pretty fucked up, but it's a good way to get ahead. I don't recommend doing it if you're with your friends though, because they'll get really mad at you.
Ultimate is ready.
You can ricochet this thing for some crazy angles. It's just waste of time usually. That guy's dead. Oh, what a lucky guy. I was trying to push forward and fuck with him. Oh. She just fucked me over. I thought Artemis didn't have beads because I looked at her and she didn't glow, but she used the beads late. Oh. Okay, good. I still hit him with the Soul Reaver. We want to get started straight into our penetration. I thought Artemis had beads. Like, I noticed she had been pulled continuously, and that was the first time. It was my mistake. I thought she had beads. She actually ulted there. I need to pay more attention. But basically, that just means in the next team fight, they're going to be screwed. That was a big meaty hit, 277. This op watch might be a problem for me, but luckily he seems like an idiot. Like he has no clue what he's building. I'm just gonna do this because I know her ult's down, so she can't stun me out of tower. There you go, another 300 damage hit.
Ultimate is ready.
Just keep peeling them, and eventually they won't be able to push. I mean, that fucking hurts, but I get back some health from my starter item. It's not a big deal. Sorry. I was adjusting my headphones. It's not like I didn't see it. It just wasn't. This is an interesting one. I've never done that before. Maybe that's why it's hard to hit. But there you go. Clearing back without actually being there. Killed one minion with full XP just for myself. Thank Christ I was near there. Usually I would have thought about getting... Ooh, he's gonna be kind of beefy soon. He's focusing more physical protection for now, but good shit. Big chunk.
Your middle tower is under
I only did this just to try and stop their backs. I know we can't kill them. I'm just trying to use something better than nothing. I knew I wouldn't die, but I don't know why Dodgy went in. I thought it was pretty obvious that she would die. Like, there's no chance there. I didn't expect any support. I was actually really startled that the Dodgy would go in on that, because that's guaranteed death. Dodgy is really weak. She does mediocre to decent burst damage, but if you can lock her down for even 1 second, she's basically dead. Aw, sick, dude. They know we're here now.
This
Fight my ally!
I suck. Oh, whatever. I delayed their wave. It's all good. See, I don't want to get frozen. There we go. Just want to get my damage off. I don't have any abilities here, so I'm really just sitting around.
What's my name?
I hit him again for another 200 damage. I don't have my ultimate, so there's nothing I can do here. That Artemis is a possible kill,
Okay.
but she went in too fast, too quick, and we couldn't catch up. This is gonna fuck us up. People on my team seem pretty retarded. They don't have any fucking clue what they're doing. Aw, that was Ricky Retardo on my part. Totally my fault.
Your middle
100%.
tower is under attack. Fight my ally!
This is fine. We got his beads down. Normally I wouldn't give two shits and tell anybody, but since Daji's ultimate relies on not having beads, I'm gonna tell her. That op watch is getting pretty big. He's out leveling us now. He's their carry for sure.
What's my name?
Idiot. You'll see I'm still top everything, even though, well, I mean, it's obvious they're fucking shit, but I mean, like, he's OP. Long as I'm here, they don't have an op watch.
My ally!
Okay, that hit him good. As long as they don't have an op watch ultimate to shove it under our tower, we should be able to defend this pretty much forever. I never get my thorns. You just want to max out your 1 and 3 because it's where all your damage is. If you use thorns, you have a better chance of actually killing yourself than you do doing anything good. Can't believe he just walked into that. It would have missed him. Unfortunately, the op watch has good cooldown, so by the time they clear that wave, he's already gonna have his combo back. Really there you go. He already used his 2, so it's safe to walk up and disarm that. He already has his combo back. You can tell by his movement patterns, and I think it only has like a 4 or 5 second cooldown anyways.
What's my name?
Why does that idiot walk into it every time? It's like a homing Ymir. It's not like a homing Kappa. No. It's the Ymir. It homes into the Kappa. It's pretty funny. I wonder if, yeah, okay. So our next item is just going to be a Chronos Pennant. Oh shit, no wait, we have more items than that. Oh yeah, Shaman's Ring. Makes all your follow-ups do 10% increased damage. It's like a guaranteed kill type of item once you build it. Basically, if I push someone through a wave and deal lots of damage to them, when I throw the Kappa, it'll do 10% more damage than it would have. Which basically means it'll have like an extra 50 damage or something. Haha. You always want to stop their backs, and Kuzenbo's really good at doing that. It just wastes their time. Makes them miss more farm than they have to. I hit someone for like 350 there. I think that was the Artemis walking into it again, but I'm not quite sure. We really want to focus this wave, but you don't want to stand in that. That'll fuck you up. You also don't want to get fucked by him. Might be dead here. Oh, I'm totally fucking dead. Or... No!
I guess even Kappa can drown.
What the fuck was that? Wait. Oh, I walked into a trap because it was on top of a body and I didn't see it. Wow, feels bad. Feels real bad. That was probably the dumbest death I think I've ever had in my life. They're complaining about me not initiating, but I mean, if you're in the situation where your team is constantly feeding, why the fuck would you want to initiate on that? You're just gonna lose the team fight no matter what you do. It's stupid. Why would I initiate when I can sit back here and carry the team according to the team menu and let them be retarded? Like, because they're dead. Like, you can't save that person. They just don't realize that. Once that shit goes off, you can't save them. You can help, like, kill steal and shit. We have a Kappa that'll fuck someone up. We have a lot of damage. Like, that was good. But that Freya got shit on and we couldn't save her, so...
Fight my ally! Yoka! Destroyed a middle enemy tower. I'll attack right.
Guess we're going for fire. Wasn't really gonna do this because I figured, you know, they have wards, but
What's my name?
we can try it. I'll never take damage, and you know they know we're here.
This will hold him.
That's fucked up.
An ally has been slain.
That is such a shitty way to lose it. They just didn't have the damage output. Feels bad. They have no idea what I was doing. The whole idea of that is that you run around and you don't take any damage while you're getting it, so you can turn on the people when they show up to kill you. But that only works if your team does not instantly die. But they instantly died, and they're not even capitalizing on their fucking holding that they got. Not really. Not much I can do here. Not much at all. Cap is down. And that's... Fuck that. Soul Reaver.
An ally has fallen.
Oh, okay. He just ulted to get out of my CC. That's so shit. Like, you have to just defend this. That's what we can do. It's shit, but it's how it is. Oh boy, I'm probably dead here. I don't think I can escape. Or I can?
Better refill my water bowl. I do actually
That was so lucky.
Deicide.
Basically, I think the only reason I survived
Thanks.
is that Freya stepped in front of the shots and absorbed them as I was walking. Other than that, I'm pretty sure I should have died. But I'm still top damage, you know, best mage in the game. Let's just take away that trap. Just get the XP.
I
Get the wave. Alright, that's pretty brave. Would have done that. Oh shit. Whatever.
An ally has been slain.
Well, I messed up. But it doesn't really matter. She's kind of too deep anyways. Oh shit.
Be careful,
That
Rod.
is not something I want to deal with right now. A Kappa was still hitting them. That's funny. It's a pretty equal match. Like, this could go either way.
Fight my ally!
This fucking dumb bitch fed so many times. Kind of almost a guaranteed loss. None of them are actually being on their team. They're all pretty equally bad. He beads, so rip that idea. Oh, his sword reaver procced on me. That's not fun. I'm down so much HP now. Sucks.
Congratulations. An enemy has been slain.
Alright, I could actually die pretty easily here. But I want to try and chase after him for the simple XP boost I get out of it. He actually died to the buff, I'm pretty sure. That was fucking hilarious.
Attack! Attack! No, he's not the type.
I probably won't even be much use here. I'm gonna die so fucking fast. I just want this XP. Like, I can't tank this, so if they dip out, I'm gonna just straight up die. Or not. Alright. Oh, I can't stay here. Fuck that. She's gonna catch me with her 2.
I do actually live.
An enemy has been slain.
What I mean by catching with her 2 is that when she uses her 2, she gets attack speed and movement speed. If Daji dies, we basically lost the game. Please don't die.
Watch my nay.
That's like a ward, basically. Yep, there he is. Yeah, we have over 500 power. We'll be fine.
Ultimate is ready.
We'll be fine as long as we don't die.
Fight my ally!
Just prevent him from backing. So this next fight is probably going to decide the game. If we lose this fight, we lose the game. Almost guaranteed. We're technically behind in levels because their carry's so far ahead. I know that won't reach, but it's good as a distraction. I just want time to get my rod. Once I get my rod, my Kappa is going to be super hard hitting. He doesn't have blink, so that's probably good. I'm actually going to back and try and grab my rod before shit hits the fan. Alright. Now I'm good to go. Now if they get someone low, I could almost guarantee one-shot them. Okay, she kind of just fucked up really hard. Really hard. I don't know why she just did that. That is the stupidest fucking thing I've ever seen. Great job, idiot. Why the fuck would I initiate? It's retarded. Rip. Well, there's Artemis. I didn't mean to find her, but I did. I have my ult. I'm basically waiting for last time. Like, they go in on us, and they waste all their shit. Kinda like that. And then, you know, they waste that. That's fine. But, here's... Shit. That didn't work. They're so mad at me. That's funny. Well, you have to be mad. Why you have to be mad? It's just a game. Why you have to be mad? This is why I don't initiate till I fucking feel like it. What are they, retarded? Oh my god. That fucked me up so bad. Unbelievably bad. Okay.
so strike.
Deicide.
This is exactly why I don't go in until it's actually necessary. Wait for them to waste all their abilities so they can't fight back when you kill them. It's pretty fucking basic. I don't know why people get so pissed off. I'm actually about to straight up die. I can't take this at all.
I am so no survivors.
These guys are retarded. They can call me useless all they want. I was the fucking carry by a long shot. As you can see on the stats, look at that fucking damage. Nowhere close. All they did was fucking kill steal or last hit.